Hello and welcome to the final part of UK NBA episode 11. I'm Ryan Hillback.
And I'm Peter Wells.
This is one of our new features that's featured a couple of times. It's Would You Rather?
Would you rather, yeah, NBA special. And this week we've got some pretty decent ones here that I've had piped up for the last few weeks.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one.
And that's one relating to a trade. They had the trade between Jameer Nelson and Nate Robinson.
Yeah.
So
who would you rather?
Who would you rather pick at them?
Both. Obviously, both good players. This is the Celtics we're talking about.
Celtics have had Nate Robinson and
Nuggets for...
Yeah, Nuggets have had
Okay, so yeah, it's just good to put it into context. For me, I'd take Jameer Nelson simply because of his all-action style, his offence, his defence. Yeah. I think he's more of a steady player as well.
Yeah, he's certainly a veteran player, knows his kind of way around the court a lot better than Nate. Nate's a real fiery player. He'll come into a game and suddenly stick up a lot of points, but not such a good defensive player.
In an inconsistent manner, though.
Mainly because of his height, his inconsistency. So yeah. I really like Nate Robinson, especially in his balls day, but Jameer Nelson led Magic for a long time. He's a veteran player, so I'll probably just say Jameer Nelson myself.
Right, so Jameer Nelson, Nate Robinson, tell us in the comments.
Who would you want? This one's a classic one. Two of the best defenders in the league, Kawhi Leonard or Jimmy Butler.
Oof.
One's a finals MVP, the other one's just...
I had a feeling you'd stick that one in.
It's an impossible one, I think, to choose, but...
Can I have them both?
You could do. I think Jimmy Butler's probably a better scorer. Kawhi Leonard's a better rebounder.
I was going to say, look what Leonard brings you as well. That's
Leonard's
the thing.
better on rebounding. I'd say Leonard is slightly better.
I'm going to take Butler. If I was forced to choose, but it's very difficult. I just think Jimmy Butler's got a better injury record as well.
Yeah, definitely.
In terms of he's missed a lot of I'm gone here.
Yeah.
I think I'm still laughing from your claim, Joe.
Yeah. Missed a lot of games.
Yeah, he's missed less games than Leonard. That's probably one of the reasons why I picked Jimmy Butler. So
I think myself, I'll probably go with Kawhi Leonard for this reason only, and that is Jimmy Butler's developed in the last 2 years massively. And I feel Kawhi Leonard hasn't particularly made that leap yet. And I feel that Kawhi Leonard's still gradually improving. Mm-hmm. And I think he can get better. So I think for the long term, I'll probably say Kawhi Leonard's...
No, that's interesting you said that, because I probably wasn't thinking long term. I was probably thinking here and now sort of thing.
Here and now, but...
So if you're thinking as in a longer term, then possibly Kawhi Leonard. But
such an impossible one, because both players can defend your best player. Both great perimeter defenders, and both on winning teams. So it's really hard to choose who you'd pick there.
And who have we got next?
The final one. This is a little bit of I always like to have a little bit of a change up.
Yeah, you
Last time we had like the fourth quarter. Who would you rather have in the fourth quarter?
So we've had who would you rather from the bench?
Back up, this one is a guard and centre / power forward combination. So the choice.
So you got the likes of sort of Westbrook, Durant.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah.
In this one, I've got James Harden and Dwight Howard at the Rockets.
Right, yeah.
Or Damian Lillard and LaMarcus Aldridge at the Blazers. So you've got the shooting guard, centre combination in Harden and Howard, and then you've got the point guard power forward combination.
Well, I think the best combination of that in the league is Durant and Westbrook would be as they're not
certainly
as they're not an option.
Small.
It's a tough one.
It really is, because you've got Harden, who's probably MVP of the league so far this year, in my opinion. Ridiculous scoring. Howard, obviously, he can be unreliable. He can put up great points in losing teams.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a fan of the Trailblazers at the minute. Yeah. I'm going to pick the Trailblazers pair.
I think I'll do the same. Yeah.
You know, I'm a massive fan of Aldridge. I really am. I think he's such a quality player.
I think it kind of leans on the fact that I'd prefer Aldridge over Howard.
Yeah.
I think he's going to offer a lot more in terms of winning basketball, and overall Harden I'd prefer over Lillard, but Lillard is kind of on that level as one of the best players in the league, and I think Aldridge is as well. Well, I think Dwight Howard's he's a fantastic centre, but I do believe that we've seen in previous games, if Dwight Howard plays well, the Rockets can still lose.
Yeah.
Dwight Howard plays bad, and James Harden plays well, well, you're fine because you're going to win anyway.
Well, exactly. And just before we wrap up this segment, we'll just chuck in Coach of the Week. We haven't got time to do Team of the Week. But Team of the Week, we'll stick that on Facebook and do it next week. I'd like to nominate someone for Coach of the Week. I'd like to nominate Doc Rivers for that amazing, just simply solely on that amazing performance when they blew out the Nets completely, and the way he used his substitutes, the way he used the likes of Davis, and the way he used the likes of Austin Rivers. That's why I'd like to nominate Doc Rivers.
I think I would probably myself will probably put a pair up on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
I'll probably go for myself with a man who's come under a lot of criticism this season. That's David Blatt. I think he's done
David Blatt, boy,
he's done fantastically this year. Since I think he's done really well.
This week, you mean?
Especially this week. This year, generally from January.
Yeah, but don't mention the OKC.
I think, including with LeBron out, he's done fantastic.
The way I think we managed quite well without LeBron.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing how we get on against the OKC.
As you mentioned, they're on a 4-game winning streak going
they
into
are,
the OKC game. So whether they won or lost
don't know what
that
happened with that. You obviously do.
Yeah, whether they won or lost that game, it doesn't matter.
We've got the Pistons on Wednesday as well. Tough game that's going to be. So I'm going to go for Doc Rivers of the Clippers. You're going to go for David Blatt of the Cavs.
So put in the comments.
You might completely disagree with us. Yeah. But there you go. That's a would you rather. Would you rather Doc Rivers or David Blatt?
Yeah, as your coach.
And that wraps it up.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you next week. We've got plenty more features, including looking at who's going to be free agents next season.
Team of the Week will return, Question Time will return, Coach of the Week will return. It's all here on UK NBA.